Groups such as InterVarsity Christian Fellowship have been on college campuses for decades. They were at the University of Iowa for over 25 years. That is, until last year, when they expelled the Christian students from its campus for, ready? Requiring those in leadership to affirm its Christian beliefs. The case went to court. But this time, a positive and stunning decision came down hard on the University of Iowa when a federal judge ruled that the college is responsible for all costs incurred by InterVarsity in defending its rights to be on campus. Wow. I'm David Fiorazzo, and this is Christ and Culture. Due to decades of intolerance by the left, conservative and Christian groups are fighting to get on or stay on college campuses all across the country. If you're not convinced, see our article from last month about open discrimination on most college campuses. Duke University refused to give Young Life, another Christian student group, official recognition as a campus group because, just like InterVarsity, Young Life requires its leaders to adhere to Christian teachings on sexuality. Now, there's more to the story in Iowa, though. Along with InterVarsity, the university kicked 3 other religious groups off campus as well, simply for requiring the same thing of its leaders, that they embrace the group's core beliefs. Notice this: secular groups never seem to be in the headlines as being expelled from college campuses. According to the Beckett Fund for Religious Liberty, the court said this discrimination was so egregious, individuals involved would personally be responsible for money InterVarsity lost defending itself, which could even include the university's president. Now, work with me here. Isn't it common sense that groups and organizations must have leaders who have the same faith and values as those they represent? Responding to the ruling, Greg Zhao, Director of External Relations at InterVarsity Christian Fellowship USA, stated this, quote, "No group, religious or secular, could survive with leaders who reject its values. We're grateful the court has stopped the university's religious discrimination, and we look forward to continuing our ministry on campus for years to come." End quote. But there's some history here. The court had already previously warned the University of Iowa about discriminating against religious groups in a previous case when another Christian group, Business Leaders in Christ, was kicked off campus because they denied a gay student a leadership position. He wouldn't agree to their biblical statement of faith that includes the belief homosexual behavior is sinful. By the way, the Christian group also requires all leaders, including heterosexuals, refrain from having sex outside of marriage between one man and one woman. So in case you're wondering, yes, the University of Iowa still allows liberal, Democrat, and secular groups to refuse leadership or membership based on their views. Thankfully, the court in this case was clear in its ruling against this double standard. This decision could be a precedent future Christian groups can take to court to fight for the freedom and right to choose their own leaders, just like everybody else does. Now, one small battle has been won, but as we know, the war continues. I'm hoping, but not holding my breath, to see if other American universities will follow suit and take the hostility against Christianity down a notch, or at least just treat everyone equally, even if you don't agree with them. And friends, that's a lesson we can all learn from in our own interactions. God bless you, and keep speaking the truth about things that matter.